not sitting with no Saja boy. What's up?
Kpop Demon Hunters, one of this year's best animated films, and also one of the most popular Fortnite characters and game modes around, lasting for the whole of this October 2025. Go check it out if you play Fortnite. I don't, but that looks really cool. It makes me almost want to actually install it if it weren't for all the work that I have. Now this whole thing that I just mentioned might be getting a live action adaptation. Or not, according to its creator Maggie Kang. So I got this piece of news here. Let me just click right there. So this BBC interview is focused on the directors Maggie Kang and co-director Chris Applehans on Oscar chances and possible sequel. Yep, the sequel's happening. They can't talk about it. I'll sum it up. I mentioned this quite a while back. So the show actually overtook Squid Games and is the most watched title in new Netflix history. 325 million plus views. Yeah, freaking impressive for a show of K-pop and demon hunting. Yeah, lovely animation, of course. Yep. The music also topped the US singles, albums chart, worldwide charts, and everything. Let's see what else. Might slay in the Oscars. I think this is just all talk and whatnot. We won't know until the actual show itself. The title alone is obviously Oscar bait, says one of the directors and whatnot. One of the many animation directors here and there. Applehans can pinpoint the exact moment back in June when he realized he had a hit on his hands. Literally 2 a.m. the night after the film came out on TikTok and in the comments section. Yeah, perfectly articulating Rumi's emotional journey. Kang was born in South Korea. We able to connect with core audience. He has K-pop. Yep. We've talked about this. The third week, with trajectory of the graph, it's still going upwards and onwards. Yes, crazy stuff. I'm not surprised, but man, it's nice to actually see an animated show you love succeed quite a lot. So K-pop stars Ray, Ami, Audrey Nuna, and EJAE, they provide the singing voices for Huntrix. They appeared in Saturday Night Live and gave their first ever live performance of Golden on Jimmy Fallon's US chat show, which was actually airing while I was still in Tokyo, Japan, and Osaka. The pair like to clear up that they do not believe that the film should be classified as anime. To quote, "I don't think we are big enough anime fans to be that inspired from it. The anime we like are very much old school, like Cowboy Bebop and Sailor Moon." Yeah, it was a favorite thing according to Applehans, one of the directors. But at the same time, I think you can still classify Kpop Demon Hunters as anime because of that alone. Whether it's old influences or new influences, it is still influences. Like if you borrow things and get some of the aura and the animation styles and the techniques and whatnot, it still works. All right, I mean, you got a transformation sequence, you got like a trio of people, of regular women who transform into superpowered beings like Sailor Moon. Yes, but the scope is different. The scope and the job scope and the perspectives are different. So, and there you go, they got a big headline there. No live action adaptation. They are also quick to rule out rumors of a K-pop Demon Hunters live action adaptation. So, Maggie Kang and Applehans mentioned they want to kick the idea into the underworld. There's so many elements of the tone and the comedy that are so suited for animation. It's really hard to imagine these characters in a live action world. It will feel too grounded. So totally it wouldn't work for me. And it's also kind of out of place given how animated and very flexible and very expressive the characters are. Applehans added, it's an ill-conceived idea. One of the great things about animation is that it can make these composites of impossibly great attributes. Rumi can be this goofy comedian and then singing and doing a spinning back kick a second later and then free falling through the sky. The joy of animation is how far it can push and elevate what is possible. I remember they adapted a lot of different animes and oftentimes it just feels a little stilted. The expectations for the film has more been surpassed. Just seeing people bond over this movie has been so wonderful, Maggie reflected. So all the awards will be great, but I think we feel real incredible about what the movie has done already, so it feels like we've kind of won in a way. True words have never been spoken. Alright, so speaking of EJAE, she gave shoutouts to BTS and BlackPink. BlackPink's Rose, hoping to collaborate. So this is a piece of news from the Korean Times, just a couple of hours ago, just published. Korean American singer-songwriter who made Golden expressed a wish to collaborate with BTS and BlackPink's Rose as she begins her activities in Korea. So AJ appeared on KBS Cool FM's Lee Yoonji's Gayo Plaza. She said, I lived here for 15 16 years, so this feels like home to me. And yes, dream collaborations. Yeah, that's what she said. That will be the dream collaboration with Rose. I really love Rose. She sings and writes so well. I also want to keep working with aespa and hopefully one day with BTS, she said. AJ even mentioned greater ambitions. She says, time to say goodbye for now, but I'll be back with a Grammy. She said with a smile to bring a K-pop soundtrack to the Academy Awards stage. And she also said on the separate piece of news that she will be bringing a new song. She'll be debuting a new song on October 24th. The song is a single called In Another World. And yes, it's been a crazy ride for her, appearing on SNL, doing work here and there, appearing in tours, and then making this song. Coming out on October 24th. You can probably check it out on YouTube, Spotify, radio, and whatnot, so you can check the date. So if you want a bit more K-pop and a little less Demon Hunter work, yeah, go check out EJAE's work. That's coming out October 24th. I'm personally not a fan, but again, I do like to report these things, especially if it comes to a really good show that came out this year that's still getting crazy buzz. Maybe it's because of the K-pop side of things that, it's lingering and whatnot. Really. But hey, whatever works to actually get you to the top 100 or even the top 10 or so. I mean, the song Golden was like number 2, number 1, number 5 and whatnot. Like, was climbing all the way up for like so many weeks and months. It's insane, yeah. So yeah, all you need is just to tack it on a nice TV show. I mean, it's the same principle as Beauty and the Beast. The song Beauty and the Beast. Peebo Bryson and Celine Dion, if I recall, yeah. And then the whole New World song as well. Tacked, being, attached to a really awesome animated show. So the same rules apply here, just with a different style of animation, CGI, 3D, and K-pop instead of ballads and power ballads. And that's it from me for K-pop Demon Hunter news for this week. Couldn't actually report on the Fortnite thing because I was ill last week. So now I'm still recovering, as you can tell. Throat's a little bit botched, but we'll manage. We'll definitely manage. But anyway, thanks again for tuning in. This is me, Mr. Toffee. Signing out, we'll be talking more about video games and K-pop Demon Hunters, anime, pop culture stuff, whatever that's really cool and relevant to us. We'll be tuning in. You can tune in on our channel, subscribe to us. We post new content every week. Like and subscribe, a little button popping up there. And that's it. See you. Bye-bye.